Amazfit has launched its latest generation Amazfit GTR 4 and Samsung has launched Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 and 5 Pro. So after a generation, has Amazfit finally caught up to the Samsung Galaxy Watch series? I compared last year's Amazfit GTR 3 Pro and Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 on our channel, and that wasn't the case last year. It was kind of a mixed bag. So let's begin with the comparison to see what has changed this time around. Starting off with the design, Watch 5 shares a similar flat screen design as the last year's Watch 4. There are two flushed buttons on the side that act as a home and the back button. For navigation, you can use your finger or touch sensitive bezels. The Watch 5 Pro on the other hand looks like a rugged watch and is bulkier than the Watch 5. And it features two buttons and a user interface as Watch 5. Similarly, Amazfit GTR 4 also comes with two buttons. The first one is a crown that is used for navigation and is also used as a back button. The second one is a reprogrammable button on GTR 4 that is definitely inspired by Samsung's Galaxy Watch series, as it has the same flat button design as the Watch 4. So in the design department, despite having a round shape, all three watches look distinct. Amazfit GTR 4 and Watch 5 Pro is only available in one size. However, you can get Watch 5 in 40 and 44mm variants. Watch 5 Pro and GTR 4 are on the bigger side. In fact, GTR 4 is a tad bigger than the Watch 5 Pro. GTR 4 and Watch 5 is made of aluminium, whereas Watch 5 Pro is made of titanium. Both materials are pretty good, but titanium is lighter and more durable than aluminium. Both the Samsung watches have a military grade build quality, whereas Amazfit doesn't. Another difference between the two brands is that Amazfit GTR 4 uses a 22mm strap, whereas the Watch 5 series uses 20mm straps. For display protection, Watch 5 and 5 Pro feature sapphire glass on the display. On the other hand, Amazfit GTR 4 has tempered glass, which is not as good as sapphire or Gorilla Glass. So let's switch gears and talk about the display quality. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 40mm comes with a 1.19-inch Super AMOLED display with a 396 by 396 resolution and a pixel density of 330 ppi. The Watch 5 44mm variant and Watch 5 Pro both come with a 1.36-inch Super AMOLED display with a 450 by 450 resolution and a pixel density of 330 ppi. However, the AMOLED display size on Amazfit GTR 4 is the biggest, as it is 1.43 inches in size. Pixel per inch density of Amazfit GTR 4 is 326 with a display resolution of 466 by 466. So GTR 4 has the biggest display and better resolution out of the three. Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 and 5 Pro is powered by 5nm Exynos W920 dual-core chipset. They both feature 16GB of onboard storage and 1.5GB of RAM as the previous generation. User available storage on GTR 4 is 2.3GB, which you can use to store your MP3 music files and install watch faces. You don't get a lot of games or apps on GTR 4, and that's why this storage space is more than enough. You can't also multitask while using GTR 4 like you can do on Watch 5 and 5 Pro. You can only do that in selected scenarios like playing music during your workout. Along with that, you also get a speaker and a microphone to take calls on the GTR and Galaxy Watch. However, there is no LTE variant of Amazfit GTR 4 available. One thing to note here is that you don't have access to all your contacts on GTR 4. You will have to individually upload contacts on GTR, and maximum limit to upload the contacts is 50. If you remember your contacts, then you can dial the number as well using the watch. You can check my call test video to know the speaker and audio quality of GTR 4. In terms of onboard sensors, both the Galaxy Watch 5 and 5 Pro have more sensors than Amazfit GTR 4. Missing sensors on GTR are NFC for contactless payment, bioimpedance analysis sensor, and thermometer. Watch 5 series also feature an all-new bioactive sensor that is better when it comes to tracking sleep, and that was an issue that I talked about during my Watch 4 and old Active 2 reviews as well. So hopefully Samsung has addressed them. Similarly, the latest generation GTR 4 comes with a BioTracker 4.0 sensor that is 30% more accurate than the previous generation watch. You can check my GPS and heart rate accuracy test of GTR 4 using the I button. Also, I would recommend subscribing to our channel as we will be coming out with the full in-depth GTR 4 review very soon. While sensors are almost the same on both the watches, that doesn't mean they are the same, because besides the usuals like heart rate, sleep and blood oxygen tracking, Watch 5 can also track your ECG and blood pressure. One thing to note here is that Watch 5 doesn't have these features available in most locations. While the GTR 4 doesn't have a built-in ECG, but it does allow you to connect an external chest Bluetooth strap. So you will be getting even more accurate heart rate data during workout and cycling activities. Besides that, Amazfit has also introduced a new sports-oriented feature like interval training. You can also import your own maps on the Amazfit GTR 4. It can be a useful feature for runners, hikers or any other outdoor sports activity. Samsung has introduced this map importing feature on their Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro as well. Another great thing about Amazfit GTR 4 is that it comes with 6 global navigation satellite support, and it supports dual band GPS navigation, which results in faster ping time and more accuracy. Compared to that, Samsung Watch 5 Pro only supports 4 global navigation systems. Amazfit GTR 4 is a great watch, but it is not great when it comes to connecting to third-party health apps. You can only connect your watch to Relive, Line, Strava, Adidas Running Club and Google Fit. Chances are these platforms are good enough for most of you. Besides what GTR 4 offers, the Watch 5 also allows you to install Komoot, MyFitnessPal, Calm and various other apps. You can also install Spotify and YouTube Music on the Watch 5. One thing to note here is that these apps only work if you have a premium plan. You can also play MP3 files if you have the music files on both watches. Similarly, in the Smart Features department, GTR 4 supports replying with emojis and pre-saved text messages. Watch 5 takes this one step further. You can type messages using the keyboard, use emojis, gestures, voice to text or pre-saved messages. And you can use these features for replying to SMS and WhatsApp messages. Another option where GTR 4 series in general falls short is in the accessibility department. If you are someone who is visually impaired, then GTR 4 doesn't come with any accessibility features. Samsung Watch 5 on the other hand comes with a talkback that reads all the options, menus and settings for the user. You can also zoom into the display and use the magnification feature. Now let's talk about fall detection. Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 and 5 Pro has it, and during the initial announcement of GTR 4 fall detection was advertised as well. However, all the reference for fall detection has been removed from GTR 4 webpage on Amazfit. It means that it will be some time before you will be getting fall detection on GTR 4. The biggest problem for me is the battery life when it comes to smartwatches, and Samsung has tried to remedy the situation by increasing the battery size and charging speed. The Watch 5 has 284 mAh battery in the 40 mm model and 410 mAh battery in the 44 mm model. Watch 5 Pro, which is marketed towards outdoor adventurers, comes with a massive 590 mAh battery. Compared to that, Amazfit GTR 4 features a 475 mAh battery, which is no slouch either. In terms of battery life, I would expect Amazfit GTR 4 to outperform both Watch 5 and 5 Pro. It will easily last you 5 to 6 days on a single charge. So which one should you buy? If smart features like replying to messages, using the QWERTY keypad and installing apps are a priority, then go with Watch 5. If you also want a better battery life for longer outdoor sports tracking, then go with Watch 5 Pro. However, if smart features are not a priority for you and you are looking for a reasonably priced watch with good battery life, then go with GTR 4. It will be comparatively the same, if not better battery life than Watch 5 Pro. So which one are you going to buy? Watch 5, GTR 4 or Watch 5 Pro? Tell me in the comment box down below. I will be reading and replying to all of your comments. Also press that like button if you found the video useful. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get the latest videos on wearable tech.